All right, good morning, guys. Hallelujah. All right, getting ready to leave to go to work, but I wanted to just kind of let you know some of the ideas I had. Now that I got my quail set up, and I still got more to do. I got to get my cages ready, but I got some time. No big rush, but I mean, I got to have everything done by Christmas. But anyway, got all that going. Now the next thing I'm thinking of is my meat chickens, and I was going to build a different pen in the back there, but the more I've been thinking about it, I'm thinking I could take my coop that I have here, and see, I got that one little section back there, and that's where I usually put a chicken or two, a couple of chickens when I get some new ones to acclimate them to the group. But I could come forward to the next 2x4 there and wall that off all the way across, kind of almost split this in half, and make another area where I could put the meat chickens. So I could utilize the same area in here, because I got plenty of room for these ladies. I don't know, I'd like them to have all this room, but I can make the wall where I could open it up, just like I got that. I can open that up, they could go in there. So when I make this wall, I can make it where once I get rid of the meat chickens, I can open it back up and they can have access to the whole coop. So that's what I'm going to do, because that's going to, first of all, save me some money on building a coop. And then the area I was going to use, when it rains, it really kind of floods in the back corner of my yard. I would have to fill it in. And I had ideas on how to do that and what to do. But that'll just eliminate all of that headache, and I could work on this. It'll be very minimum material that I need, and then I could be able to start clearing out this space right here to build. I'm going to build my greenhouse right here. That's where I'm going to have my greenhouse. So I'm packing everything in. It's going to be a small greenhouse, but I'm trying to show people that have just a regular sized city lot how to grow and to do all this on a small regular city lot. It's very possible. I mean, you got to get rid of your backyard, but what's more important, having grass or, you know, growing your own food? And man, if you go online and you could just type in foods recalled in November of 2019, and go just look at all the foods that were recalled. The food that had rubber in it, plastic, metal, had wisteria, which had what is it? Salmonella, whatever they call that, and just different diseases. Some of the berries had hepatitis A in it. So I mean, you know, we got all this stuff that is happening to our food, you guys, and shame on you and me if we don't do something about it. If we keep on depending upon Walmart and all them to do something about it, it's never going to happen, you guys. And because they are more concerned about the dollar, not about your health. And you and I need to be more concerned about our health instead of the dollar. And so I'm showing you in a regular little city backyard how you could grow a lot of things. And some of you guys have a lot more space than I do. I'm very limited because I have concrete. So I can't take up all the space and like walk between the rows. I can't do that. I got to make raised beds and have enough area to walk in between. It ain't like I could step over stuff. So I lose a lot of space, be it having concrete, but I'm showing you what I can do here on this concrete, okay? And the stuff that I'm preparing, the food that we have for my family, we're eating healthier. I'll tell you, in the last 15 days, guys, since really been I've been doing this a long time, but really cracking down, okay? Like not going out to eat. I'm laying off of the sugar for sure, okay? I just basically cut sugar out. In the last 16 days, I lost 10 pounds. Just stopping sugar. I've been eating everything that we normally eat. I just cut the sugar out, and that was, and I normally don't do soft drinks, but something got me on a kick drinking Coca-Cola, and I don't know what it was. I like the taste of it. I don't like Coke Zero. I don't like Diet Coke. If I'm gonna drink something, I like the Coca-Cola. Well, I started like every day going to the racetrack and getting me a big old thing for $1. I'd make it last during the day, and the ice would melt down and it would water down, but I had something to drink while I'd be working all day. And I found myself doing that every day. And the back of my mind, I know that's not good for me, that's not healthy. Hey ladies, they wanted to say hi to everybody on YouTube. So, but anyway, I cut that out, and I cut out some other sugars, like M&Ms is one of my favorite. I used to go to the racetrack and get me a large Coke and a bag of peanut M&Ms, and pretty much every rest of the day I ate pretty good, pretty healthy, and because we were in the health for years now, and we even tweaking that and getting that down. You know, we're kind of getting all the kinks out of that. It takes a while to learn all this, you guys. That's why, thank God for YouTube. You know, when I first started doing all this, they didn't really have YouTube, and if they did, I didn't know nothing about it. But anyway, so this is me in my backyard. This is what I'm doing here. I got the bees in the back, raised beds. They're all flourishing, and I got now these are really raised, but these are raised on the ground. I got this area and that area, and I can't really grow nothing back behind that because it doesn't get much sun at all. And I got this middle area here that I'm going to work on, and I'm getting some ideas for that, because that's another little section to grow some things for the spring that's going to be coming up. So I'm going to be getting that together there, and I might not even I'm not going to border it. I'm just going to take all that pile that I have here and all that, and I'm just going to kind of smooth it out, clean it out, weed it out. I'm going to make a big bed that I could walk around, and then I'm going to tarp over it. So I'm going to be working on that in the next couple of days, and I'm going to tarp over it, kill all the weeds, and start getting that ready. And then, you know, and then something I added this year is all brand new, is container growing, and they seem to be doing pretty good. They're doing really good, I think. And so I got some ideas, and still gonna have more. I got more room. I got this whole area here I'm gonna be cleaning out, so I'm gonna be making some more space here, and I might be building a big table with containers there, or put my starter plants, because that's the one thing I'm gonna get into. I want to join the farmers market. I'm gonna be selling plants. When we had the flood here 2011, I had joined the farmers market, and I didn't get in it yet. That was my first week to start. Was the week we got the hurricane and got flooded. I had 5,000 plants that got destroyed. I had 5,000 starter plants that wiped out, and so and I never did really get it going again. So that's one of my goals for this year 2020, to get back into the farmers market. And so I'm gonna be selling plants, starter plants. So I'm thinking that's gonna be the area there that I'm gonna set tables up, and once they come out of the greenhouse that I'm gonna have back here, then I can put them on the tables here when they come out of the greenhouse, and I have a place to put them for them to get sun and everything. And then by then I should have my barrels set up for rainwater, and which is going to be right here in this area right here. I'm going to catch the rainwater, because I used to have that tub back there here, but now I'm going to make that tub. If you're new to my channel and you haven't heard me, this is going to be my aquaponics setup, which I had a couple of years back, but I had a tote that was on top of the other half of the tote. But I'm going to use this as my tank for my fish. So I already made my frame, got the the bed sitting on it, and I'm going to build this frame where I can open this up to catch the fish when I'm ready for the fish, which will still be another year from the time I get it going, that the fish will be big enough to eat. But anyway, that's what I got going, you guys, in my little backyard. And I also have trees. Now these are they babies here. This is a mandarin. This is a peach, which I already had peaches last year. Not too many. I'm expecting this year coming in the spring. Should have some peaches. It's a lemon tree back there. I have an orange tree back here. I got a fig tree right here that I'm gonna be planting right here. There's a fig tree right here I'm gonna be planting in the front. I have a Japanese plum in the front, and what I'm gonna do this summer in my front, I'm gonna be adding some ground stuff that grows on the ground, like watermelon, cantaloupe. I'm gonna do that all in the section of my yard in the front, and just want to utilize as much of the space I can, put food, grow some food. Okay, so I'm here to try to help you to just be an example. I mean, I can't say knowledge wise I know it all, because I'm still learning as I go. I've been doing it since 1991, but like you've heard me say before, I learn every year. Here's my asparagus bed right here, you guys. Beautiful. I got now. Next year I should be able to, this is their second year. I'm just letting them grow out, and I should be able to next year eat them. If not, it'll be the following year. You know, I could wait, because they'll grow for the next 50 years. So the next big project will be actually the big project will be the greenhouse. But the next project, I'm actually going to work on dividing my coop up and start getting ready to purchase the meat chickens, and probably do about 25 or 30 meat chickens. Okay, and there, and that way start filling up the freezer with the meat chickens and with the quail. And then the next thing I'm thinking on is rabbits, but I got to figure out where I can put them. And I know what I could do. I know where I could put them. I just got to clean out a lot of shrubbery, get things cleaned up, moved out the way, and I know what I could do with the rabbits. So, but that's going to be a little bit down the line. It might be the following year. I need to get all this together, finished up when I'm started here. Okay, so all right, you guys, until the next video, you guys be blessed and be seeing you.